Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrath of the Righteous. We're here in the Market Square, and we've just come across some undead here. Some ghouls. We found Ember down here, dropped off a load of stuff that was slowing me down. Found the drow down here, and a few demons and stuff scattered around, and bandits. Let's move on. We're level 4, I think. Yes, just turned level 4.
Rely on me.
Did I mess up again?
I'm gone.
Not really messed up, just can't see the angle for some reason.
We will win this war.
What's on your mind? I wonder. This will be quick.
Okay, what am I doing? Just
Don't hold back.
looking around. We have just all zombies.
You're irrelevant. The world in crimson.
Cover me, all right?
You can... Yep, you're doing that. So you... Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
Into the fray.
Oh, shadow. Fuck that. Everybody onto the shadow.
Should have listened to reason. The spirits demand your blood.
The light. Take you.
Strike.
We're going to take some damage here. Another shadow there. Right, 2 more shadows.
I am your end.
That shadow down.
You
Right.
should have run.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Sort of the shadow there.
For today's sacrifice.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
You took some strength damage. Okay. Nice. Look at that shadow.
No match for me.
This will hurt.
And just hit zombies. Nice. Right, shadows are
For
down.
their hearts.
Into the fray.
Don't hold back.
This kill is for you.
Strike.
I'm done with you. The light. Take you.
You should have run. This will hurt.
But that was a lot of zombies.
Hold back.
1 shadow and 2 lesser shadows. But the only one who got damaged
We do it
was
my
Seelah. How much does she lose? 10. Wow. Do I have a restoration? Lesser. How about restoration greater? I can do this, I guess. Use. Okay, that's gone up 3. Use this as well. That's got up to 5, so you've only got 3 ability strength now. That's not bad. I can either sleep that off or get another potion. Oh, scroll. Scrolls are a lot cheaper than potions. About half the price, exactly.
Follow if you dare.
don't have any more anywhere now. Nope. Perception check failed over there.
There's something here.
Oh. Another shadow. And zombies.
I'm off.
Okay. Looks like going into graveyard then.
I do what I must.
I can do a bless.
No reason to pause.
Open your heart to me.
Okay. Doing a large person on you. Less dexterity but more strength to do more damage. I think. Yeah.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
Ask nicely.
You can cast you. Okay, armor class 26. Okay, and you're 27.
Well,
You're 24. Right.
Where do you
I
want
heed the
me?
voice of the spirits.
Yeah, let me fear.
Ona Adayanam.
Did that on Seelah. So we've all got some buffs going on.
Are we ready to move out?
Might cast it on these two, but might not. Might wait. Oh no, it's an hour time, isn't it? So it's fine.
Yes.
No, it's not. Not braces. That's okay. Have you wearing any armor? Not.
You can trust me.
A bright future awaits us.
Yes.
I keep forgetting about you just messing up constantly with cast spells. Okay. Right.
I'm gone.
Together we... did I mess up again?
Okay, you can't charge. You can't charge.
Wonder. We do it my way. Save the last one for me.
Lots of zombies.
I'll remove this obstacle.
The Inheritor,
Your
pain is my pleasure.
Strike!
Shadows coming in. All of these onto that shadow.
Mind over muscle.
Nice, the shadow's down. Didn't get to hit anyone.
You should have listened to reason.
Something else flying in? No?
Distract them from me.
Into the fray.
You should have run.
The light take you.
I'll cut you wide open.
I'll rip you apart! You're irrelevant. It went splendidly.
Dug up graves and other clues indicate that a necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here.
Follow if you dare.
You think? Right, you're still on -3. Yes. Okay. Try and find that necromancer before the bless and everything runs out. A throwing axe +1. The bow does triple on crits. And they're both +1. You can't use it, and you can't use it. Okay, so where was the necromancer? Maybe over here? It's not here.
I'm off.
So sweet it is to kill.
Retreat already.
Is that ghouls? Yeah.
Time to share your treasures. Can't you just die already?
The spirits demand your blood.
This will hurt.
We got some nice crits. Now I've got size upgrade.
I am helpful. Am I not?
A success worthy of praise.
Grey hair, ashen skin. This person fell prey to an abasu. This demon sucks the very life essence from its victims, transforms them into ghouls. Good to know.
I do what I must.
So where's this necromancer then? Sure he's not in here. There's no one climbing up, is there? No?
Gone.
No. It's not down there. It's a dead end.
We do it my way.
Is he here? Lots of dead bodies here. Girl. Halfling. Ah.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Cover me, all right?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Don't hold back.
A short hooded figure is poking about some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes, as if hesitating. You see him reach out his hand towards a beautiful gold amulet hanging from the corpse's neck. He jerks his hand back, hesitates, and reaches out again. Oh, it's a halfling thing. Hey lad, why are you embarrassing your halfling sister in front of everyone? The stranger almost jumps out of his skin and the hood falls from his head. Under a mop of red curls, a round halfling face looks up at you. Oh phew, I thought you were demons. Good day to you, good lady. Seelah's eyebrows lift in apparent surprise. Curl, is that you? The halfling looks at Seelah and smiles broadly. Oh, Lady Seelah, you're alive. Goodness me, that's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What's the first bit of good news? Stick around to see for yourself. Do you know this person, Seelah? Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Canabras and he fights in the Condemned. He's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Seelah smiles and adds a little more seriously. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself if what you're about to do is right. Halfling's cheeks flush and he hides his hands behind his back. I just thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me anything useful about what's going on? Afraid not, good lady. I just left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave. Though spending all that time under Commander Irabeth's nose sure was something. She's a strict one. Whew, and when she gets antsy. Don't even start. I've had enough of breathing down my neck to last me a lifetime. So what are you doing here, robbing corpses? No, the halfling protests. Rimvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't rob corpses. I just need to get the poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. He is interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling on the paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it. A young man in knight's armour is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can see his tanned face and his blue eyes shining brightly. Halfling straightens up. See, terribly important and very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. As he's speaking, the newcomers notice you. The knight cries out in jubilation. Seelah, never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the centre of the demons' attack. And General Dory, the half-elf smiles warmly at Seelah. Hey friend, glad to see you all right. We got separated by the crowd at the celebration. I knew right away that something was wrong. Demons appeared all of a sudden. I realised that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up, and I was proved right. Seelah's face lights up with joy. So you're the other bit of good news Curl was talking about? You and Jan are alive. Actually, by good news, I meant the beer cart. So Elan and Jana being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. Beer cart? How about Sherman Brothers? I'm sure we could all do with a drink. Certainly. Give me your flask, friend. And if you walk us to the Defender's Heart, we can have a more thorough sampling of the spoils there. Despite the cheerful tone, she looks around, looks at you with anxious hope. Jana, there's no need. The heart is very close. The three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I wager. By the way, my name is Elin, so Elin of the Hound Hearts. Glad to meet someone who survived the madness. You haven't told me how you know Seelah. I'll save that story to all back at the Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? I have a reason to toast our spoils. I have to go. So long. Be sure to meet again, either in the city or at the Defender's Heart. Sure, you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. Okay. That's all the bodies. Okay. Probably going to run out of things, aren't I? Yeah, 19 seconds.
Follow if you dare.
success worthy of praise.
The corpses were gnawed to the bone by ghouls, whose teeth are the likely cause of death. Across.
Tear your throat out.
Cultist evoker, neophyte wizard, barbarian, sharpshooter, Vermalak. Now everyone go after that. You don't need that. Get the wizard.
Muscle.
You don't need that. Get the wizard.
Distract them from me.
You get the wizard.
They'll beg me to stop.
Oh, wizard's dead. Now I'm getting the evoker.
I'll rip you apart.
Time to share your treasures.
I'll remove this obstacle.
He's dead. The
You're
barbarian.
irrelevant.
No match for me.
Cover me, all right?
Seelah, hit that one.
To the fray.
Me, hit that one.
Accept your cadaver.
What am I waiting for? Go there.
Run.
Go to that one.
Will hurt.
What am I doing? I'm just stood there. Oh, go there.
Back.
Jesus Christ. Can't go through those. Fuck's sake, really?
Light, take you. The inheritor, guide my blade.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
17 sneak damage. Well done, Woljif. Superb.
I hope you appreciate this.
The map flame blade.
I'm off.
If people are not killed by demons, the mortal wounds are inflicted by ordinary weapons. Oh, Tigger, adopt him. And got a kitty cat. Where are we, kitty cat? Plus 2 morale bonus on perception and law nature. Perception and law nature. You've got 10, 1, 8, 4, 2, 3. Perception is you as well. So, I think you got the best perception. 6, 10, 8, 6, 9. Oh, no, that's persuasion. You can have kitty cat.
Only you deserve my obedience.
Okay, let's go into this house. I'll save before. In case it's an ambush and I need to put up like fire shield or something. That's not an ambush. Okay.
Now, what is that? I do what I must. I am helpful, am I not?
The story is told us by spirits. You can pause that if you want to. Journal about an experiment. Experiment day 1. Today I was able to catch a quasit. If already be my witness, it wasn't easy considering my humble physical condition. Luckily it was a scrawny specimen, about 7 pounds, with a wingspan of 2 or 1/3, about 2 1/3 feet. When it awoke, the quasit first tried to attack me, then ruined my clothes with its caustic saliva. Day 3. I've begun my linguistic research. My goal is to study the language of quasits. I'm quite convinced they have their own dialect. Though understanding their speech, I will be able to understand their way of thinking and convince them to rebel against the Lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll through the abyss, and the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. I'm sure that Everbloom Milani will not refuse her patronage, even to such creatures as these, if they would break their chains of slavery. This guy's a nutter. Unfortunately, progress is thus far insignificant. I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect mean rend and carrion. The closet formed both words quite vividly when commenting on my person. While I was entering the record, the closet managed to steal my watch and throw it into the chamber pot. Judging by his spiteful giggling, he's quite delighted about his joke. Despite the naughty trick, I'm somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are part of cognitive communication, which I fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right decision in leaving Absalom on Foray Logos, the so-called Wise House. More like narrow-minded fools stuck in the past, under the sway of their ringleader, that chatterbox, and the fall of fools, Tubulos Northropple. They've never appreciated the very progressive nature of my theories. Tubulos was a very strong alchemist companion in Kingmaker. Day 4. Today the closet almost bit my nose off while I fed him. In response to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Such behaviour towards a sentient being is unacceptable. I repent deeply. I've also run out of meat. The specimen and I will have to make do with porridge and soup. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to a vegetarian diet. At first the closet refused to eat plant-based food, but then ate some cabbage soup and poked the porridge with his claw. His face looked so tragic. Day 7. The specimen has completely lost all sign of aggression. At dawn, I was awoken by his moaning. The closet was rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite its dangerous appearance, it was quite impossible not to feel compassion toward the poor creature. I had to take prompt measures to give the specimen a laxative potion. The closet now reacts to me with confusion and fear. At least it's not suffering anymore. Its gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily to the unfamiliar diet. Day 10. What a great day. The switch to completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that closets can only eat meat and carrion has been disproved. My eternal opponent, Sir Jubilos, will have to just go drown himself in the river. The closet has become peaceful and easygoing. He no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behaviour has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in board games and physical exercise. I've named him Pecker. This could all just be a ruse. Today he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me, but all evidence is making the word up during the communication process, for there has never been such a word in the closet language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep Pecker on his chain. The experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to closets are acquired habits, not natural or inherent to their nature. Over these days, I've really grown fond of him, and by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I'm writing my observations in the journal. Maybe someday this closet will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Pecker and I are off soon to Absalom to present our findings before the professors of Foray Logos, become a scientific sensation. On our way, we may make a small detour to Avestan so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope the little trickster enjoys the journey. I don't expect that to end well.
I'm gone.
Is there a staircase down the back? Does indeed look like it. Oh, I remember this. It's a demon, an invisible demon of some kind. They give glitter dust to somebody, but I don't know whether they've rested yet. You don't have it. No, you didn't rest. Do we have See Invisible? No. Okay, that's not good. Can't see it, I'm not going to be able to hit it. Let's give it a go anyway. I think it's an ice demon. See invisibility, a fairy fire. Right. That's only personal. And fairy fire. All creatures in a 5-foot burst sent on the target point within long range for 1 minute. Minus 20 in stealth checks. Creatures don't benefit from concealment, normally provided by darkness. Blur, displacement, invisibility, or similar effects. So, DC 21. Might not be able to do this, but let's give it a go.
I'm always open to ideas.
Ugh, where is it?
We do it my way.
It's in here somewhere. There it is. Shadow demon. Where is it?
You require my unbiased opinion?
I'll bathe in your blood.
What? It's over there. Got dretches coming in. What? Oh, come out there.
You are today's sacrifice!
You should have run.
Go for their hearts!
They'll beg me to stop.
Where's this shadow demon? I missed it.
Follow if you dare.
Okay then. See invisibility it is.
You are my favorite aid.
You can handle them.
It's over there.
You should have listened to reason.
Wow.
Didn't know I had it in me.
Get starched.
Leave a bruise. I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
This looks like game over. Let's have a look at what it's like. Level 7. Done 2 damage to it so far. Immunity to electricity and cold.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Distract them for me.
This could go for a long, long time. What is it doing, 0? Got 10 damage reduction. Okay.
I win.
Nope, it's gonna wipe us out. Can't do anything.
This condition is
Let's reload. So, without glitter dust, we've got no chance of hitting it. And also fairy fire, such a tiny area. So I have to remember that's the shadow demon.
I'm gone.
This is where the necromancer is. Hear me, take heed. The horrors of the abyss have brought the millstones their target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous. Someone invisible. It's the Temple of Desna.
We do it my way.
We've seen nearby fighters. Okay. Another nearby fighter.
Follow if you do. This will be quick.
Flameblade Evoker.
Into the fray!
Don't hold back.
Yep, just make sure you're not on spells. Okay.
The light, take you!
Can't you just die already?
I'll remove this
I'll
obstacle.
cut you wide open.
Jeff's doing damage. Great pit. Serious wounds. Okay.
I'm on.
Oh, this is I was there before, wasn't I? I think maybe. This looks dodge. Ambush.
Can we retreat already?
Yeah.
Rip you apart!
A babao.
So this is how it feels.
Come on. Hit. Not doing any damage with my punches and stuff.
The inheritor, guide
Ooh,
my
thank God for that.
blade.
Cold Iron Short Spear +1. Okay then, Camilla. Let's use some
reason to pause.
crap heals on you. These are terrible heals, but they're free.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
You don't have any more.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Do you have any heals? Nope.
Open your heart.
Does Camilla not have heals? Got one. And
I'm always open to ideas.
now your utility. Nothing up here? Nope, can't go any further. Oh, nice. Extra loots.
I do what I must.
So go down here, make sure there's nothing in this wall.
Only you.
Can I
deserve my
get out? Yeah. Side of the chapel? Nothing. Okay.
I'm gone.
So where was this? Necromancer then?
There's something here.
Unless I missed the Necromancer in the battle. Alcohol. Count Arende's servant. Thank gods. I found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you crusaders? Mercenaries? The comely half-elf is so frightened he can barely get his words out. I'm a servant of the Count Diran Kale Nevis Arende. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside. The house guests are nowhere to be found. House guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion's only a stone's throw away. The next street over. He meets your gaze with pleading eyes. Count Arende. I've seen him a few times before, from afar. He looked highly audacious. I confess that he did not capture my attention. That's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. You've heard about the Arende family before. This wealthy and noble Mandavian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Diran, has an infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. Misfortune seems to dog the house of Arende, you see. Servant cringes, you're telling me. Everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying it just can't be bad luck that brought tragedy down on my family, or that the family, and I was killed off the line. But the reason that since my master was the only one to survive the calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate, and the powers of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servant cast his eyes around the street. I should have listened to people smarter than me, and to work somewhere else, preferably far away from Canabras. Tell me more about what happened. Tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn, and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there was demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. His guests were in a great hall. As far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed, and demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built, but the demons will have to work hard to get past them. So you still have time to rescue the people inside. Alright, I'll help. Where is it? It's not far at all. Better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help. I'm begging you. I hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring back help. Probably need to rest, though.
We do it my way.
I can hear talking.
Now what is that?
Judging by the size of the bloodstain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these stones. Terendelev, most likely. Some lockpicks. Neophyte cleric. Flame blade.
A bright future awaits us.
To reach that,
You can trust me.
you can go to there.
We should move.
You can go to there.
I'll prove I am the best.
Don't mind me.
Oh, yes, what?
Who else do we see? Cultists, clerics, okay.
Save the last one for me.
No glory without risk!
The spirits demand your blood!
Let's go and take Dredge. Let's get the dredges. The thinking cloud is hurting those as well, though, which is okay. Don't mind that.
Take you!
You are today's sacrifice! Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
This kill is for you. This will hurt.
A half plate plus one. Two of them. And hide armor plus one. Can't wear hide armor plus one, though, can we? You could. 25. You could, but you lose out. Let's try it. 22, 21. Yep. Excuse me. This looks like the market square at the start. Perhaps. Hard to believe that this place recently held a bustling and festive market. A midnight bolt. Singular. Oh no, 50 points damage. Can't be ignored or reduced. Cannot miss. Okay. Oh, I've got cure-like wounds. Who's got the best use magic device? 11, 8, 12. Over to you. There. What the hell was this? The demon invasion transformed all of Canarbus into one great battlefield, but no one in the city suffered as much as the square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Deskari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendelev, the mightiest of the city's defenders, one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins, from the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind by the demon when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Jellybobs. She is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, her gaze untethered from any observer. This mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Jellybobs is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, the present, and future stand before her as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for the fractures, blemishes, and flecks mar in its splendor. What past does she see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life, although the one and life are inappropriate terms for eons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather, the who or what, a better word for entities, is how. This eon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroyed the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the vista from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. Even failed to finish casting the spell that would send Deskari back to the abyss. With one swing of the scythe, Demon Lord cut the Aeon down. Aeons are kind of neutrals, aren't they? Completely dispassionate. What present does she see? Purple stone knife. Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living or alive, the dead will be judged by pharasma. All is as it should be. Demons circling the sky, prowling through the streets, create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. Demons' place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal will notice it, but to the Aeon's eyes its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aeon's gone, and only the gaze remains. Jellybobs picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in her pocket. She is mortal, which means she has the power to decide what to do with it. What future do I see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse. There's no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life to death back to life again. Reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the Aeons withdraw to eternally admire its beauty. It will never be threatened again. After allowing the heaven to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon is killed, inappropriate here for an entity that is removed from life and death as we understand them. Use of its last vestiges of energy, now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the heroine take on this power, so that she may again look into the world through another's eyes, or will she allow it to vanish? Yeah, retain it. The spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep in Jellybob's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stowed away until the moment the heroine again once needs to look through the world through another's eyes. Don't think I'm going to go Aeon. There's an option for a mythic path, but it's an option nonetheless. How long have I been recording now? Nearly an hour. Okay. I can go that way and go this way. Is there anything over here? No. Nope. Which way? Guess this way? Or up to there? Go this way. Ramian, Overrun, and crusaders. I'll do that next episode. I remember some talking. My voice isn't up to it at the moment. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you next episode, where we continue into the market square. And hopefully get some answers. Till then, bye for now.